Hi, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a Salesforce certified admin, and I work as a Salesforce admin as my day job. Today, we're going to be creating a record-triggered flow utilizing the decision logic within Flow to update a couple of fields. So in our scenario today, on the account object, anytime we have the rating field here, when a record's created or updated in it, the value changes. We'll say it goes to warm, we hit save. We're going to want this customer priority field to change as well to reflect high, medium, or low. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over into setup and we're going to search flow. All right, so to create a new flow in the top right, you're going to hit new flow. So from here we have the record triggered flow, we got screen flow, schedule flow. I'll cover these in future videos, but today we're going to be doing the record triggered flow. So we're going to select that, then hit create. All right, we're going to select the object that we are going to be updating, and it's going to cause the flow to be triggered. So we're going to be working on the account object. Then trigger the flow when? When do we want to do this? Well, in my scenario, I want it to trigger anytime a record is created or updated. They also have deleted, just created, just updated as well. And we're going to not set any entry criterias, and we're going to leave this as action and related records. This fast field updates runs before the record's saved, and I want mine to run after the record's saved. We're going to hit done. All right, congratulations, we just started our flow. So we're going to hit this little plus icon. Now, I'm going to set a decision variable in here. So what do we want to call this? You can name this whatever you want. I'm going to call this rating ? Because this decision, what it's saying is hey, is this rating, is it hot, warm, or cold? And then we're going to set what happens to the record or each one of those decisions after that. So rating ? So the first outcome is going to be hot, and it populates the API name here. So what does that mean? So on the account record, when the rating field equals, and then you look, it's a pick list, so they pre-populate here. If it equals hot, we're going to go down that path, hit done. So if you look, we set up our decision. Right now it's got a hot and then a default outcome. We're going to add the other ones in, but I just wanted to show you this. This is kind of what it looks like. You can just have two outcomes. You have the one you set up and then the other default. So if it doesn't equal hot, it would technically, if it was warm or cold, it would run down this side. But we're going to add in our other two. So to add another outcome, you hit the plus sign. So this one, we're going to call it warm. Same exact thing. So on the account record, when the rating field changes or equals warm, we're going to go down that leg. And then if the field comes in and it's not hot or warm, it's going to go down the default outcome. So you don't have to put any logic into this. It's just going to run down the cold. So hit done. Now look at this. Boom. We have 3 legs underneath that decision. So I like to work left to right. What do we do when it's hot? Well, we want to update the triggering record. So we're going to call this priority. You can call this whatever you like. Priority. Oh my goodness. High? Or excuse me, high. We'll call this high. So use the account record that triggered the flow. Use the IDs and field values from the record or collection. We're not doing that. Or specify conditions to identify records. Well, we just want to update the one that triggered it. So there it is there. And what field are we updating? Well, we're doing the customer priority. Boom. Oh, boom. And what's the value we're going to set for this? We're going to set it, there's pick list values, high, low, or medium. So if it comes in as hot, we're going to want this customer priority field to be high. Done. Look at that. We've got to do it 2 more times. All right, we're going to call this priority medium. Same thing. Medium. Done. And one last time for the cold. Pretty crazy how fast this is, right? And we're going to set the priority field on this too. low. Believe it or not, that's all that's needed for this flow. So let's walk through this. So anytime an account record is created or updated, this flow will trigger, and it's going to come in and check to see, hey, is the account rating field hot, warm, or cold? And then from there, it sends it down a leg. And the legs are doing the same thing, except they're just updating the value of that field depending on which leg goes down. So if it comes in hot, it's going to be high, warm, medium, cold, low. So we need to save this. So just because we created doesn't mean it's activated in there. Saving it will be a good start. So we're going to call this update customer priority. It's going to populate that API name. You can add a description here if you want to. I'm just going to put add, hit save. So we saved it, but that actually doesn't activate the flow. So to activate the flow, you're going to hit activate, but let's just take a look at the other buttons here. You can run the flow here. You could debug it. And in my next YouTube video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how to debug a flow. Specifically, this one is showing some of the features in there. But we're going to go ahead and activate this thing. So hit activate. It's thinking about it. And you see the deactivate button is now in red. This flow is activated on here. So let's go test it out. So we're going to update the Express Logistics and Transport account. So the rating currently is warm. Let's change it to hot. We're going to hit save. All right, our customer priority field is high. We're going to change it to medium now, or warm, excuse me. Warm, this should be medium. Look at that, beautiful. Let's test this one. Cold, let's save it. Low, perfect. Now we got one other thing to test. I want to create a new account. All right, so set the rating to Green Hills Farm. Then we can kind of just put in some dummy information here. Agriculture. You know, you can add in all the address stuff, but this isn't required. I want to leave the customer priority field blank, and we're going to hit save. Now we're going to go to the details. Look at this. Rating is hot, priority is high. Perfect. So that is how you make a record trigger flow that has a decision logic to update one field based on another one. This is a very basic flow. You could have done this a different way, but this is a great flow to demonstrate how to set up something with 3 decisions and run through this. Actually, to go back in and look at your flow, I want to refresh this screen. And you'll see the data created it and see it activated here. So look, Salesforce Ethan today, active. It's an auto launch flow because it's a record triggered flow. And if you want to look at the versions, you can go and view details and versions here. And you can see there's version 1. We just made it together. So I want to thank you so much for watching my videos. If you found any value, please like, subscribe, share with a friend that's learning Salesforce. I appreciate all the support, and be on the lookout for my next video. Thank you so much.